I would like to welcome you to the meeting of the South Brunswick Board of Education and to call this meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So, statement of advance notice. The New Jersey Open Public Meeting Act, NJSA 10-4-6, also known as the Sunshine Law, was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting the interest is discussed or acted upon. The primary purpose is for board members to discuss and vote on board business. In accordance with this provision of this act, the board secretary has caused notice to this meeting 48 hours prior, including date, time, and location, to be posted in the South Brunswick Public Library and the board office, filed with the township clerk, and communicated to the Home News and Star Ledger. It is also posted on the district website. Roll call, Mr. Pulowski.
Ms. Laura Hernandez.
Here.
Ms. Deepa Karthik. Ms. Alicia Khan. Here. Mr. Roger Krishna. Here. Mr. Mike Mitchell.
Present.
Mr. Barry Nathanson. Mr. Devin Patel.
Here.
Dr. Smitha Raj.
Here.
Mr. Rajesh Soni.
Here.
We have a quorum.
May I have a motion and a second to approve tonight's meeting agenda? Mr. Mitchell, Ms. Khan, all in favor?
Aye.
We are now going to approve the board minutes for May 7th and the May 21st. Can I have a motion and a second? Mr. Patel, Dr. Raj, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. So now, next up is me. It's me. It's me. I will be going up to the podium. I never go up to the podium for this.
Let's do it.
We're going to do this. So tonight we honor you. Ms. Navia Jane proudly served as South Brunswick Board of Education student representative this school year. As she enters her senior year, she looks forward to continuing to serve her school community as the Student Council Vice President of Student Leadership, as a New Jersey FBLA state officer, and an active member of numerous organizations throughout the district. She's passionate about service and creating meaningful opportunities for students. She has been grateful for the opportunity to represent her peers, for the relationships and lessons she will carry with her long after her time on the board and outside of school. Navia enjoys walking her dog, playing her guitar, and spending time with people who care, that she cares most about. And my little side note is to come here every board meeting and to sit through every board meeting and to be so enthusiastic. We thank you so much, honey, and we wish you the best, and all the time that you gave us, we so appreciate that. And we just want to give you a little something before you leave. You're welcome, honey. Now it's up to you to introduce your...
Good evening, everyone. Before I introduce our new Board of Education representative, I would like to take a moment to express my gratitude. It has been a true honor to serve as a student representative to the Board of Education this past year. I'm incredibly grateful to the board for giving me the opportunity to participate in these discussions and for always making me feel welcome. Being part of these meetings has shown me just how much care, hard work, and dedication go into making South Brunswick such an outstanding school district, and I feel very fortunate to be a student here. Thank you for making this experience so meaningful. It has been a privilege to represent the students of South Brunswick, and I am proud to be part of such a wonderful district. With that, it is my pleasure to introduce our next Board of Education representative, Rishabh Ghosh. Rishabh currently serves as the Student Advisory Board Co-Chair for Student Council, where he works closely with students and administration to help ensure student voices are heard. Beyond Student Council, he is an active leader in South Brunswick DECA chapter and competes in national speech and debate tournaments. Outside of school, Rishabh is a varsity golf athlete, and he also works towards earning the rank of Eagle Scout with South Brunswick Boy Scouts, reflecting his commitment to service and community. In his free time, he enjoys spending time with friends and building meaningful connections with others. Rishabh is excited to serve as the next Board of Education representative because he is passionate about giving back to the community that has given him so much. He looks forward to working with the Board of Education to represent student perspectives and make a positive impact on the South Brunswick School District.
Good evening, everyone. So like Navya said, I'm Rishabh, and I'm just here to share some updates from the high school. So on June 4th, we cheered on our life skills students and the South Brunswick Police Department as they participated in our annual torch run. Student Council then celebrated Pride Month with a school-wide Spirit Day on June 3rd, and we're gonna have another one on June 24th. Our final Spirit Days will include vacation swag on Monday and dress for the wrong occasion on Tuesday just to get our school students out of their finals week slump, and class council and student activities hosted a very successful annual senior sunset on June 16th, where much of the senior class enjoyed food, music, taking pictures, and yard games. Over 550 seniors also had a great time dancing, eating, and taking pictures again at senior prom, which was held at the Marigold on June 5th. With the school year coming to a close, we're excited to remind everyone that graduation is coming up on June 26th at the Cure Insurance Arena. We have graduation practice for the graduating seniors on June 24th. Congratulations once again to the class of 2026. Now, moving on to athletics. Our girls lacrosse team had a 14-win record, which is the most that they've ever had in a decade. The girls who made All GMC first team are Madison Monkowski, Dulcinea Solomons, and Paula Cubas. And our very own coach, Sean Edwards, was named GMC Coach of the Year. For baseball, our coach, Lou Urbano, was named White Division Coach of the Year. And senior Colin Perna was named White Division Player of the Year, All Division First Team, All County First Team, as well as our South Brunswick Most Valuable Player. Jack Whitlock was also named All White Division First Team and set a new school single-season home run record with 7 home runs and was named the South Brunswick Offensive Player of the Year. Peyton Lynch was named GMC All Academic Team, Alexander Katona was named SB Defensive Player of the Year, and James Angermore was awarded the South Brunswick Coaches Award winner. Girls golf. Some of the team highlights were the team finished the season as co-champions of the GMC White Division, which earned them an automatic bid to compete in the conference championship. The team finished in the top 5 in the conference ranking. Some of the team's individual highlights were that sophomore Nithya Mandawara finished the year with the lowest scoring average of any player in the White Division. Some players that earned All Division were Nithya Mandawara, Sahasri Ivani, Shrihita Valuri, Bhavya Natarajan, and Ira Naveen. Thank you, and that's all I have for tonight. See you at the next meeting.
Thank you so much, and welcome to the Board of Education. We look forward to working with you. Next up, our superintendent report.
Thank you, Mrs. Hernandez. First, I want to congratulate all our retirees. We know you're going to get honored tonight, but we thank you for all your years of service. You know, it's always easy to tell the people that are close to retirement or put in for retirement, they start getting those smiles, especially as we get towards the end of the year. You've earned it, and we wish you the best in whatever life takes you after this, and thank you for your service to the children of South Brunswick. Also want to thank Navya for your service as the student rep on the board. It was always the best part of the meeting, and it was really difficult for me to follow your reports, but I tried to do my best. We wish you all the best in what lies ahead for you, so thank you for that as well. A redistricting update, I just wanted to report out that transition visits for students that are moving to new schools occurred during this week. And that's just one more of the things that we're putting in place to help those students that are transitioning to a new school between now and September to get more acclimated to the building and to their new environment. And that will continue until September when they start in the new homes. Health center transition, I want to just share that we're excited to begin our partnership with Family First Physicians Group. They're our new primary care provider, and they'll begin on July 1st. Information regarding the transition of medical records has already been distributed, so please review that material carefully if you wish to use our health center as your primary care physician. Initially, coverage through Family First will focus on medical services, as we are actively in conversations to secure physical therapy and mental health services as well, and we'll share those updates as soon as those arrangements are finalized. We are also changing our prescription benefits provider for our employees as of July 1. While there may be some logistical changes, please know employee benefits and prescription coverage will remain the same, if not better in some cases for all staffs, as indicated in the email I sent out today. Our new prescription cards should arrive next week, and if anyone has any concerns regarding any of this, please reach out to our office, and we will correct those issues or concerns you may have. Upcoming events, tomorrow, all district buildings are closed in honor of Juneteenth. I hope everyone gets a chance to celebrate that. And as has been previously mentioned, our high school graduation is next Friday. I can't wait to participate in that, and as we congratulate our students as they walk across the stage. And lastly, for me, as we head into summer, I want to take a moment to express my genuine gratitude to the Board of Ed and every member of our district staff for the warmth and support you've shown me over these past 7 months since I've assumed this role. Getting to know South Brunswick, its students, families, and the dedicated professionals who serve them has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my career. This is truly a special place, and I feel grateful for the patience, the guidance, and the commitment that this community has shown to our school district and to me personally. To our students and families, enjoy a well-earned summer. We'll be ready and excited to welcome you back in September, and have a great break. Thank you, Board President.
Thank you. Okay, next up, Miss Suzanne. Suzanne Luckborn is going to be recognizing all you very happy people out there.
Good evening. Board members, if you would take a seat in the front so that you can see the choir as they're getting ready to perform to kick off our recognition this evening. While they're coming to the stage, Mr. Sir is a music teacher here at Crossroads North. We have the North Vocal Ensemble, who has prepared a few pieces to share with you this evening, and Mr. Sir will introduce those pieces before we hear these wonderful student voices.
All right, ooh, it is on. All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Board of Education, District Administration, our honored retirees and their guests, friends and families, welcome. My name is Francois Sir. I'm the director of this choir behind me, and I'm not gonna say another word about our two songs. I actually asked the students and invited them to share a few words about these songs and how they might relate to your retirement. So I'm gonna invite my friend Siona to introduce our first selection for you.
Hi, everyone. So I hope you've been enjoying this evening so far. It's kind of short. I'd like to introduce myself and the amazing group of people behind me. My name is Siona Samal, and I'm an 8th grader at Crossroads North. And behind me is the vocal ensemble, which is our school's highest auditioned choir, and we're led by Mr. Francois Sir. First, we sing for you Time, written by Jennifer Lucy Cook, as well as Hold Me, Rock Me by Brian Tate. Time is a fast-paced, high-energy song about a feeling I'm sure we've all faced, feeling like you're running out of time. And then there's Hold Me, Rock Me, which I won't introduce yet. Time's undefined ending and Hold Me, Rock Me's emotional story come together to create one final message. Your story, no matter what you believe, is never over. From one generation to another, we thank you for your contributions to the South Brunswick community these past couple of years. It's been such a blessing to go to school in such a supportive community that's created by everyone here. So cheers to your never-ending story.
spend it, then you're running out of time. You can save it, but to save it is to take a little time. In a minute when you're in it, can you feel the passing time? It's an illusion, there's confusion when they tell you now it's time to get older, time to work and time to waste, and there's no time left to hold her, time to tell them how you feel while there's no time. 3, 2, 1, 11:32 a.m. then dinner time. Not to kill, I said I will until it flies and flies of time. Time you can spend when you spend. You're running out of time you can save, but to save it takes some time. In a minute you're in it. Feel passing time is an illusion, confusion. They tell you now it's time to get older, to work, time to waste. There's no time left to hold, time to tell him. While there's no time, 3, 2, 11, 2 a.m. dinner time. Not to kill, said I will, still it flies, oh time. You're running out of, save it, take a little time, minute, can you feel passing is an illusion. They tell you to get older, work, waste, there's no holder, tell him, feel there's time, 1:30, dinner time, kill, will still fly, oh time, you can spend it when you spend it, then you're running out of time, you can save it, but to save it is to take a little time, in a minute when you're in it, can you feel the passing time? They say time to get older, time to work and time to waste, and there's no time left to hold her, time to tell them how you feel, well there's no time, 3, 2, 1, 11:32 a.m. the dinner time, not to kill, I said I will until it flies, it flies, oh fly, 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 oh time!
Our next song is titled Hold Me, Rock Me. Hold Me, Rock Me talks about having a home on the other side, which can represent that even though the retirees are leaving their jobs, they will always have a home and place in our school family.
Hold me, rock me, calm and easy. Hold me, rock me, deep and wide. Oh, hold me, rock me in your arms. Oh, I got a home on the other side.
I'll be free.
Thank you for your years of contribution. We hope that you close this chapter of your lives and you move on to the other side where it's sunshine and happy times and days. Thank you so much.
While our choir is exiting, I want to thank again our students who made the commitment to rehearse and be here this evening as a tribute to you, our retirees. As we watch them exit, I'm hopeful that many of you in the auditorium recognize some familiar faces as students who have grown in our system and were able to share those talents with us tonight. So again, to Mr. Suhr and to the ensemble from the vocal ensemble from Crossroads North, thank you so much. So this evening is an opportunity for us to come together as a district to recognize our retirees. We know that each of you have a home base, a school, a department, that in some way over the course of your career, particularly as you are coming upon the end of your career, had opportunity to be celebrated. But tonight is the opportunity for our families, our community, and our board to be included in this celebration with honoring you. So this is our agenda for the evening, just to give all of the retirees and folks watching at home a perspective of what you can expect this evening as we go through our retirement recognition program. There is a QR code there that takes you to the program that has testimonials about each of our retirees. I encourage you to capture that, but we will also post that on our website for everybody to view, and we will send that out digitally to schools as well. They're also posted closer to you if you can't reach this one up here. Board members, you were emailed a copy of this earlier this evening. So we are going to recognize a retiree class of 2026 this evening. Each of you chose to put down roots here in South Brunswick at some time in your career. And during that time here, you demonstrated your resilience. You also modeled that for your colleagues and the students that you impacted throughout your career. And through all of that, you certainly showed opportunity where you rose with purpose. You found that this was your calling, where you chose to spend your professional career. And we thank you for choosing education, one of the most noble professions. So we heard from the Crossroads North Vocal Ensemble, and that has become a tradition to have voices of our students perform for you one last time. They couldn't have picked better songs So customized and thoughtful of you at this stage in your career. So let me tell you a little bit about this year's retirement class. We have 33 retirees. They are coming from all parts of our system, from maintenance, custodial, drivers, paraprofessionals, elementary teachers, middle, high school, specialists, nurses. So we see a broad range of people that make our system work that will be exiting. I think it's important to note that some of them already exited. Some of the retirees that we're recognizing tonight started their retirement September 1st of 2025, December of 2025, January, March. It's an ongoing opportunity when employees are coming in and out of our system. And so not all of them are able to be here this evening with us. I think it's important to note that we have a number of our professionals that started back in the 90s. Many of them have more than 30 years of service just here in South Brunswick, but some came to South Brunswick at different stages in their careers. So if you're sitting in the auditorium tonight and you have more than 30 years in education, can you just give a wave so we can see who you are? More than 30. Look at that. That's incredible. The most of any one individual is 34 per our calculations. Combined, I like this number, 777 years of commitment to the South Brunswick School District. Amazing. Those of you that know me personally know that I am a little bit of a closet Disney freak, and I know there's some of you among me here in the audience, but I want to remind us that it's not those days, it's those collective moments over time that really stay with us. And I hope, retirees, that as you reflect on your careers here in South Brunswick, you recall those moments. Sometimes you're going to miss it. On that first snow day when you don't have to worry about getting the car ready and getting out on those slippery roads, you may not miss it as much. But hopefully on that first day in September, you can have some moments of quiet reflection and remember the impact that you've had. So I want to share with you, I said that there were 33 retirees, and I'm going to display all of the retirees so that we can see all of the names here in the system. For those that were able to attend tonight, we do have a slide that we're going to talk a little more specifically about each of you this evening. You can give a clap for those names. They might be watching. Some of them are SVP that they're already like full into retirement, not living in Jersey, traveling the world. All right, here's our next group. And one final group. For those that are watching, I hope that you saw someone's name up there that has had an impact on your children or yourself through the years. So we're going to begin. Let's begin with Roseanne Setta. Roseanne, you are the first. Come on down. Ms. Hernandez, if you could join me, we're going to recognize now our retirees. So Roseanne Setta, come on up, is finishing 32 years in her career here in South Brunswick. She is a learning disabilities teacher consultant, LDTC. And Roseanne's lasting impact. First of all, Roseanne and I first met. She was a teacher at Constable School. This was back in the day that our schools were K-6. Gary Abamont, you were a principal back in those times. And she was in the upper grade hallway when I was a primary teacher. Always very friendly, supportive during that time, But she continued along that trajectory. She moved to UES. Eventually, over time, as an LDTC member of the Child Study Team, she moved to the high school where you are ending your career from. Her commitment to supporting students, families, helping them navigate the high school and beyond, certainly are a testament to your personality and commitment to make sure that all students are seen and heard, and we thank you for your contributions. So for our retirees, the spoiler alert, we're gonna go alphabetically. So you can kind of put yourself if you're coming up soon. So we'll start with Renee next, followed by Joy, just to give you some advance notice. So Renee, Davy, come on down. Renee has spent the most recent 10 years working at Crossroads South. She has had a commitment in working with students with special needs, bringing support, empathy, encouragement when students needed that. She's also prided herself in being a member of that Crossroads South team during the time that she was there. Your colleagues, in giving you a message, wanted to wish you treasured time with your family and your grandchildren. So thank you for your service to the South Brunswick School District, Renee. Some of these pictures are like a blast from the past. We had to go into the archives. Joy Demetrius, Crossroads South. So Joy has spent her years here in South Brunswick in multiple different schools, and I think you're going to hear that trend. A number of our staff start out in one place, try a different school, different grade, different role within the system. Joy has spent time at Cambridge, Upper Elementary, and Crossroads South, where she finished her career in December. Joy was a language arts and literature teacher and also worked with special needs students. She went on after retirement. You didn't stop. You just kept going. She continued in education and is currently serving as a curriculum director at St. Mark Academy. So we congratulate Joy on her retirement. Anne-Marie Kramer. Anne-Marie Kramer spent her nursing days at Monmouth Junction Elementary School. And whenever you would enter that building, Anne-Marie's office was just to the right of the main office, and she was often seen with lots of students visiting her and giving them care and attention. But also during her career, she was a resource for not only the students, but the staff at Monmouth Junction School. I've had countless conversations with you about the joy that you found in working with students here in South Brunswick and how fortunate you were to be in a place like this for your career. So we congratulate you on your year. She already retired too, so you could tell by the bigger smile, as Dr. Bragan said. But we are so grateful you came tonight to be honored and see some of your colleagues here in South Brunswick. It always is a home to come back to. So congratulations. Kelly Fortune, another Crossroads South person. Kelly Fortune has spent time at Crossroads South in the physical education department and teaching, I think, some health along the way. But more importantly, she also served as a coach here in South Brunswick. Her colleagues reflected on her time and spoke about some of her accomplishments where she helped students to feel valued, reviving both the boys and girls volleyball programs, being Guiding the Unified Vikings bowling, I know, is a passion of yours as well. Actually leading them to a gold medal victory at one point in competition. Oh, this year? How awesome. Going out on a high note, for sure. Kelly strengthened the school community, as her colleagues stated, through her kindness, creativity, and personalized quilts, which I actually heard about in the reception before, and beloved traditions. Kelly, when you walk out the door on June 30th, I hope you remember all of the students that looked up to you and appreciated what you brought each and every day. Our next retiree, Sandra Hinson, I don't see. I know that she did RSVP, she would be here, but I know that she does have some other things that might have been going on this evening. But I think it's important for us to note that Sandra Hinson was a member of the Crossroads South administrative team as an assistant principal. She also, at the very last stages of her career, worked at Cambridge Elementary School as an assistant principal. Important to note is that her lasting impact is reflected in the countless lives that she supported and the generations of students who remember her as someone who believed in them. And when you talk about educators, you want someone to say that you made a difference and they felt you believed in them. So congratulations to Sandra. She may be watching from home this evening. Going to ask the next two to just come stand together, just based on what we talked about during our pre-meeting, the reception. So Christine Kaufman-Marut and Joanne Kirk, you can come stand together. So first, Tina, as we'll call her. Tina finished her career this fall at Indian Fields Elementary School, but she started in a couple different roles in the system. Our paths crossed at Constable Elementary School, where she was a kindergarten teacher during that time. Tina started in 1997 here in South Brunswick as a paraprofessional and then moved to an educator across a couple different buildings. One of the things that colleagues commented on about Tina is her ability to create supportive, play-based classrooms, so important in an early childhood environment. She was a trusted mentor to many new teachers and colleagues, and so we congratulate Tina on her retirement. Congrats to you. And then we have Joanne Kirk, another member of the Constable community. More than 30 years as a kindergarten teacher. So when you see like what is kindergarten, quintessential kindergarten teacher, she doesn't look as if she's aged at all during that time. And she is known for her warmth, her compassion, that first face that students encounter, and that many parents who are nervous about sending their children off to school, she welcomes them, she puts the parents at ease, and she provides a nurturing environment so that those students are ready for first grade when it's time to say goodbye. And Joanne, I know that it will be bittersweet when you say goodbye there at Constable on that last day, but remember the moments and the impact that you've had on the students here in South Brunswick. Congratulations. Aren't you seeing the trend with the number of years and the way that these employees have committed their time to our district? Next is Jamie Macarone, who is the principal right now at Brooks Crossing Elementary School. So Jamie joined us, and about, I don't know, hot second, I'm not sure, we entered a pandemic. And so she joined us as a principal and had to lead during a very uncertain and challenging time. And during that time, she supported her staff, she put students first, and was a resource within her building and among her principal colleagues. She has the ability to balance kindness with high expectations. She has a calm presence, shows compassion, and has an unmistakable style. As Jamie leaves us, we want to thank her for choosing South Brunswick and coming here to be a leader and a part of our team. I know that the Brooks Crossing staff is going to miss you, as well as your principal colleagues and members of the leadership team. Congratulations to you. Like the picture, Damie. Next, we have Marnie Miller. Marnie Miller is at Crossroads South. And she's been there, is this since 1998? So another 90s girl. In talking with Marnie, you know, as someone who provides Spanish instruction, she has the opportunity to immerse students in language and culture. She had an opportunity to travel between 2 middle schools during that time. I believe spent a little bit at the high school. So again, another example of someone who's traveled to a couple different buildings here in our system and gotten to know lots of students and provide that instruction in another language. She helped teach the entire community deeper lessons in empathy and kindness. Her colleagues wish for her that during her retirement days, that they're filled with relaxation and time with your beloved pets. So congratulations, Marnie. Julie Stadler. Julie Stadler was a student teacher here in South Brunswick in 1991. Administrators recognized her talent and said, come work with us, stay here, make a career of it. And here we are more than 30 years later at this moment of your anticipated retirement, giving you a moment to shine and hear about your career here. While she spent a majority of her career at Monmouth Junction as a Jaguar, she also traveled to multiple elementary schools in a different role, supporting multiple students. She also took a professional risk and moved to Crossroads North as a social studies? As a social studies teacher. And during that time, she got to work with middle school students. It was an interesting choice to spend the last part of your career in the middle. But I don't think you regret a moment of being here in the middle and that you had that opportunity to re-energize yourself, to challenge yourself, to really impact a larger group of students when you come from a class of 25 to a unit where you're experiencing a lot of different students. In talking about your career, some of your colleagues and administrators commented on your leadership, your dedication, and your lasting impact. Interesting to note is that as a role model to her own daughter who entered education, Julie showed how rewarding this profession can be. So Julie, we thank you for your time here in South Brunswick and wish you the best. So when you go alphabetically, you end with Z. You often don't have a Z, but we do have Kim Zito. Home stretch, Kim. Kim Kim Zito is the media specialist here at Crossroads North, so seeing some of the choir students definitely was perfectly placed tonight. She spent more than 25 years in the library here at Crossroads North, creating such a hub, energy, and enjoyment for books. Contagious, really. She also works with the group of librarians. When you think about our SB Reads nights, she's one of the individuals that helps to pull that night off, and certainly will be a void here in this building. We know that you've enjoyed your time in South Brunswick, you've led with your heart, and that your colleagues say you leave behind a legacy of excellence and care that will continue to shape the school for years to come. And we are so excited for you to begin this next chapter. So congratulations, Kim. So I want to just share, thank you. So I want to share for a moment, each of the retirees is receiving a gift. The gift that they are receiving was through contributions from the South Brunswick leadership team to be able to give you a gift that maybe on one of those nights when you can stay up a little later, you don't have to think about South Brunswick and you can enjoy some time socializing with your loved ones. Also, you will have a certificate, a framed, it wouldn't be a school without a kind of like you're a retiree certificate. And then most important, I think, which is so personalized, is that the leadership team, along with some of your colleagues, create a testimonial. In some cases, it's a full page talking about your time in South Brunswick and the contributions you made in your role to the school community. The public sees a small excerpt of that when they read through the program that we referenced earlier today. Another thing that is a tradition for us here in South Brunswick is the library media specialist. And Kim, this is where it was a little awkward asking you to kind of like pick a book. You picked a good one for the Crossroads North. So each school that has retirees chooses a book in their honor, and it is placed in the school library so that students will continue to remember you as they go through the library's books. And so every year we put a book in the library. If you are someone that was retiring from, say, a bus driver, it might be the school that you drove for last. If you're a shared staff, it might be the school where you spent the majority of your career. But all of those show up in the school libraries in September, and it's kind of for the library media specialist to unwrap that and remember the colleagues that came before and had such a positive impact on our system. So I do want to give a shout out to the library media specialists who really gave great thought and care to picking just the right book to put in their media centers. And this is just a sampling of the books that will be added to the shelves of our classroom, of our school libraries. As we start to wrap up, we started with student voices, and now we're going to end with student voices. I want to thank Mr. Ratine, our Director of Special Projects, along with administrators in each of the buildings who helped to identify students for a special project that we're going to share with you now. It's called Words of Wisdom from the Mouths of Our Students.
It means that they get to leave their job and enjoy their life and have much more like free time on their hands.
They kind of just want to, be free and go live the rest of their life and have fun.
Retirement means you're going home to rest.
And we will all miss you.
They retire when they're tired and when they're really kind of old.
You go home. We play.
You are able just to enjoy the rest of your life with nothing stopping you.
You leave work. You can only do it once you're 65 or older.
It means they can have a break and to rest after the hard work that they have done.
Retirement is a new chapter of someone's life after they're done with work. They should have like a little party that they like dance.
They should go on a long vacation.
Spend some time with their family. Maybe find like a small job you could do to like help your financial stability. They can do their dream.
Well, are you sure you want to retire? Because you could really make a big mistake from retiring now. We could do it one more year.
Go out into the world because this world is really big and we're just really tiny humans.
You're gonna do great and have a good life.
Sleeping. Just sleep. Just get some rest.
Spend time with your family because you never know when you're not going to have them.
Find new interests and try new things because you don't have any work and you shouldn't just be sitting around moping.
Tell your staff how much it means to work with them.
Be cool about it. Don't say, oh my gosh, I'm retiring.
Give your life towards any good cause that you can. Try to build things for the future.
Cherish what you have left.
Just live your life the best you can.
Don't forget the people you met when you were working.
Fully embrace not having to work ever again.
To just do what makes you happy.
Live your life to the fullest and have a lot of fun.
Good luck with your life and always remember to make good choices.
Watch TV and hang out with their grandchildren. They should get a new car.
Or they should go on a trip with their family.
They should wait for a while. Play with the sand. Go to Disneyland and get some cupcakes.
If you have a show that you want to watch, binge watch it.
Go to a club.
Go chill out, sleep in.
Go on like a roller coaster.
Go ziplining.
Watch TV and relax.
Do things that you loved as a kid. That would be really fun.
Oh, the beach. Swim in the water.
Do what you want while you have the time, because then you won't have kids bothering you all day.
Go on a trip someplace, like on a cruise, someplace tropical.
Fill out their bucket list, travel the world, try new things.
Do is travel the world.
They should have more vacations with their family.
Just to go somewhere that they dream of.
I think they should definitely go skydiving or bungee jumping, something, something big and bold.
Thank you so much for all that you do. It really makes a difference.
Thank you for doing all of your work.
I appreciate how hard they work.
Thank you for growing everyone and making everyone just better.
Thank you for all the hard work you've done for the students.
Without your specific help, it wouldn't be as great as it is.
Thank you so much for all of your help.
Thank you so much for helping the kids in the school district. Children are kind of the future. I see children every day. I'm one of them, and they are crazy, so thank you.
Thank you for helping teach the newest generation. I'm sure they'll carry on your words of wisdom.
You gave your life towards a noble profession, and we will forever be grateful for that.
Thank you very much for helping.
For preparing us for all sorts of things in life.
We appreciate your help.
Thank you for all your work that you've done for us. You'll still be a peace in our hearts.
I hope that one of the messages from a student displayed on this screen resonates with you. Some thought you should just chill and relax for a little bit. Did you catch the one that wants you to stay a little bit longer? Some want you to just go out, travel, spend time with loved ones. Do what makes you happy. You've earned it. As we close tonight, I want to thank a few people listed here on this screen. First of all, Mashios for the reception we had in advance of our meeting, the choir, the media specialists, the board for the support of the individuals that are about to exit our system. I mentioned the leadership team. I want to thank Sybil Pugh, my assistant, who really handled a lot of the behind the scenes so that tonight was successful, and she's here. So Sybil, thank you so much. She brought a friend, Marcia, along to help as well, so that the evening was just right for you as you arrived. There were many individuals behind the scenes that helped to pull this off, going into that picture archive, etc. I want to thank the colleagues of retirees. Coming here to support them in this moment at this stage is so meaningful. It shows the relationships that have been established and cultivated during your time here in South Brunswick. I want to thank the friends and family of retirees that came out to support your friend and be here to see this moment and have them celebrated publicly in this manner. And I want to thank again our retirees. Choosing this profession, choosing our district, and being able to influence the students that came before you for more than 777 years is remarkable. Thank you again for all that you have done.
Okay, so last night I was, I think it was last night, I joined Mr. Morales. Was it last night, Raphael? Okay. That we went to a meeting for special ed parents. And the main focus that he talked about was transitions and making transitions in your life. And the transitions that you are making now, I truly believe that there's different seasons in your life, and you guys are just finishing out one season and starting another season. So thank you so much for pouring your life into the season you are leaving, into so many individuals, impacts that you have no idea that you made, kids that will probably be talking about you 20 years from now, and we wish you the best, and we want you to watch that TV, and go to the beach, and take that cruise that little boy said to take, and enjoy your family and your grandchildren, and thank you so much. Enjoy your next season of life, and welcome this new transition into your life. Thank you so much. Okay, our next presentation is going to be done by our athletic director, Mr. Edward Knapp. Come on up and join us.
No problem.
We will take a break. We'll take a 2-minute break. 3-minute break if you want. If you want to get up, stretch, leave. Now again, let me introduce our athletic director, Mr. Knapp. Come on up.
It's a tough act to follow, so. Good evening, everyone. I'd say congratulations, but they all bailed on me, so. We're gonna have a very short presentation to highlight and spotlight our astounding student athletes in just a couple minutes. Before I get there, I'd like to thank the Board of Education allowing me the opportunity to lead the athletic program this past year, Dr. Bragan and all the administrative team, Mr. Pulowski, Mr. Corso for their support. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to buy anything, so thank you, gentlemen. But most importantly, the student athletes. One of the reasons I wanted to be here was the reputation that the school district had and the type of character that people talked about with our students. And it was definitely not a letdown. We have some tremendous young men and women in this school district, and they represented South Brunswick very well this year on the fields and on the courts. Before we get into the video, I would like to take a moment because we do have some people here I'd like to recognize. Our administrative teams at the high school and Crossroads, Mr. Varela, Ms. Capes, Ms. Bino, and their teams, the support they've given athletics this whole year. I can't thank them enough. Excuse me. But the people that make this go are the people that sacrifice their time and put all their effort into building high caliber, high quality, and building leaders for tomorrow. And if I could briefly just recognize a couple of people in the audience tonight. First of all, Kelly Fortune, congratulations on an amazing teaching career. In addition to that, she was named GMC Boys Bowling Coach of the Year. Thank you for everything. She's not done yet, so. And I'd like to thank Monty Fortune, who was named Girls GMC Bowling Coach of the Year. They do an incredible job, and what you always want to hear, they put the kids first. So thank you to both of you. Some of the other coaches who couldn't be here tonight, Will Rivera, amazing coach. I suspect one day NJSIA Hall of Fame caliber coach. He wasn't able to make it tonight. Sean Edwards, girls lacrosse. I want to thank Casey Kelly. She hit the 100-win plateau with girls volleyball this year. Beth Barrio, first year as girls head coach of the year. And last but certainly not least, the two gentlemen in the back, Coach Lou Urbano, Coach Rodriguez, his assistant are here tonight. Coach Urbano's first year with us. He was named GMC White Division Coach of the Year. Both those gentlemen deserve a lot of credit for the job that they did this year as well, so thank you. It would take forever. There's a lot of people that make this work that are very special, who can't be here, and I do every day try to make sure that they know how appreciated they are for the job that they do, and we wouldn't be here without them. So I want to thank everybody that makes athletics work. This is a great place to be. There's a lot of tremendous people, and we're very fortunate. I'm very fortunate to be able to be a part of that. The last thing I want to do before a presentation is recognize we have board members that attend a lot of our sporting events, which is not something you see in a lot of places. And it's important. Our kids see it, our parents see it. We're very lucky to have that type of support. And just very quickly, Mr. Mitchell was named Boys Tennis Coach of the Year, and I won't hold it against him that he's a zebra during the day. Congratulations. So I want to thank you, everyone, again, who makes this work. We have a very brief presentation now to celebrate our student athletes.
Yeah, right here, Vikings!
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I love seeing those kids play the athletics. I know I don't get to make it to a lot of games, so I love that Mr. Mitchell, Mr. Nathanson, who's not here, he is at all the games, and he's constantly keeping us updated. We are really proud of our athletic department. Our baseball coach over there, I don't think our team was doing too good until you guys stepped up to the plate. Am I correct? Yeah, great job over there. And Mr. Rodriguez, I have known him for like a million years, and I know he's a great with kids and baseball. And 100 years ago, I played softball for the Vikings. So a little near and dear to my heart. Well, congratulations, Mr. Knapp, on a successful season. And next up, we had no committee meetings between the two, so no reports out, no old business, no new business. So, liaison. I didn't get there yet. I said no. Do you have a liaison report? Go ahead, Mr. Mitchell.
Okay, I'd like to report out that, recently, earlier this week, I was able to attend Gator Gathering at Greenbrook. Principal Mahoney and her crew. Woo! It was an awesome gathering of kids, families, you name it, they played all kinds of games, basketball, and what is that little round thing? Yeah, the Gaga, that's what it is. They were in there the whole time. If you ever get to go to Greenbrook and go in the back of the school, check out Gaga. Check out the Gaga pit, right? Yeah, there you go. So congratulations and great job. Also, Cambridge had their bands and orchestra concert last Thursday, I believe. And I was able to attend that, and they did a wonderful job as well. We're just so blessed to have such talented musicians. I love sports, but I also love music. That's the nearest and dearest thing to my heart, is music, particularly vocal music. But bands and the orchestra did a wonderful job, so kudos to them. And also, Constable is not my school, but they were the very last concert of the season, so I wasn't doing anything and decided to stop by and check them out. So congratulations to Constable on an awesome concert that they put on. They had a little hiccup, but they picked up and finished it out. And I'm so proud of those kids and the musical staff and how well they work with the children there. Great job, and thank you. That's my report, Madam President.
Anybody else have a liaison? I do have to add to Brunswick Acres. I did attend their concert, which is always amazing. Every time I go there, I'm just kind of in awe that these little kids do what they do. It just amazes me. So that they all did a really good job. So congrats to our staff over there. Yeah, at Brunswick Acres. Yay. Okay, so next up we have public comment, but this is on agenda items only. We'll have another one, but this is just agenda items only. So for public comment, the Board of Education recognizes the value of public comment on educational issues and the importance of allowing members of the public to express themselves on school matters of community interest. Complete copies of Policy 0167, which govern this portion of the meeting, are available to the public at the auditorium entrance, online, or by contacting the board office. To permit the fair and orderly expression of comments, we ask that the participants be recognized by the presiding officer and preface their comments by announcing his or her name, place of residence, group affiliations if appropriate, and by signing the sign-in sheet at the podium. Please print legibly, or we may be unable to document your name for the permanent record. Each statement made by a participant shall be limited to 3 minutes. No participant may speak more than once on the same topic. Mr. Pulowski will indicate when you have 15 seconds remaining. All statements will be directed to the presiding officer. No participant may address or question board members. No discussion between a participant or respondent shall exceed the 3-minute time limit with a total time limit of an hour. It is our plan to listen to each member of the public. Once all questions and comments from all members of the public are made, the Board of Education may respond or respond via email in the most timely manner available. Any questions or comments made will be noticed. Please note that differences of opinions are welcome, disrespect is not. Mr. Pulowski, has anyone pre-registered
I don't have any pre-registrations for.
for agenda items
consent
only?
agenda item.
Okay, so do we have anybody that would like to come up and speak on consent agenda items only? Okay, Mr. Pulowski.
We're moving on to the consent agenda walkthrough.
Correct.
All right, everybody, so our consent agenda this evening is a little bit lengthy, but we'll buzz through it as fast as possible. We have up first the approvals of financials, some bills lists. We're taking care of some outstanding checks. We are withdrawing some funds from our maintenance reserve to take care of some projects throughout the district over the summer. We're recording and awarding some bids for those projects. We also have an award of a bid for the purchase of some laptops for students and for staff. We're approving a lease. That lease resolution, we're accepting TD Bank's equipment finance for the Apple devices. Just buzzing through here. And we're approving a resolution awarding a contract and authorizing purchase over the bid limits for our MacBooks, 4-year Apple Car Care. Those are all for the teachers. We're also approving our purchase for the Chromebooks for students. We have time and material contracts. We're moving forward with an award in RFPs. A lot of these RFPs were done throughout the school year. We're approving and quoting on district transportation contracts. A lot of those for ESY, which is our summer program for students with needs. We're approving the renewal of our athletic trips for transportation contracts. We're taking care of our tax levy payment schedule. Board approved, that went off to the township via email. Also hard copy, as original signatures are required on those documents. We're approving the designation of our official depositories. Those are listed in your audit. Everybody received an audit, so page 8, they're all listed there. Approve of our tax shelter programs. We're approving a petty cash account. We're approving an annual report. We do have an add to our 403B for riders. We're going to put that on our next agenda. We're approving an annual report and awarded contracts for NJSA. Approving state contract vendors. We're approving a resolution to continue membership of cooperative pricing agreements. These are our co-ops that we use throughout the school year. We're approving the authorization of regular business travel for administration. This is the end of year agenda that pretty much approves everything and anything under the sun. So this one's long. We're also approving the resolution for travel related expenses. These are our people that are going for travel. We have an HIB report, and we're approving the extension of professional services for students with needs. That's all of our special education. We're tuition contracts. We're approving the professional services and appointments and adoptions of the following. All of these contracts would be listed in the back of your backup. We did it a little bit different this year. Usually in this section of the consent agenda, you would see a motion for each one of these. What we did was we put this in table format, and then any backup that you needed to support these positions or these professional services was included in your backup. We also did the same with appointments. So all of these appointments in the past, all of these appointments had an individual motion with the person and designating the appointment. We put this in one motion, put it on a table format so everybody can see it. Makes it easier to adjust and change as years go on as well, if people come and go. We're authorizing disposal of some district property for outdated textbooks, and then you have your personnel. So that's your consent agenda.
Okay. Do we have any questions? Please note, and I like to tell the audience this, that the board gets all of this ahead of time. So we have ample time to read through everything and email with questions and call with questions. So please know that this is far from the first time that we're hearing any of this. This is all laid out for us to read ahead of time. So with that being said, any more questions? Any questions? Okay, Mr. Pulaski, roll call.
Roll call vote.
Yeah?
Can I get a motion?
Second, and Dr. Raj.
Ms. Laura Hernandez?
Yes.
Ms. Ms. Alicia Khan?
Yes.
Mr. Raja Krishna?
Yes.
Mr. Mike Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Devin Patel?
Aye.
Ms. Dr. Smitha Raj?
Yes.
Mr. Rajesh Soni?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, and that brings us to public comment on any topic. Just, please note my little speech there about public comments that I just gave. With the most important being, differences of opinion are very welcome, disrespect is not. We have anybody registered for that?
We have two people registered, Mr. Chris Hines and Mrs. Katie Stanek.
Are they here? Can you come on up to the podium then?
Do you have a pen? Just sign that.
I got you signed.
Okay, all right. Just make sure. All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Katie Stanek, and I'm both a PR&R representative with SBEA and a music teacher in Greenbrook Elementary School. I have the pleasure of working in this district for almost 20 years, worked in all elementary schools except for Constable. And this is the first job I started right after graduating from TCNJ, and I've never left. I'm here to communicate the feelings of myself and many of my colleagues who are worried about sharing their feelings in this environment, but want their voice heard in regards to the recent release of emails and some changes we've noticed in collaboration and communication. The initial prompt to come tonight regards the changes in prescription coverage and changes to the healthcare center, which have major impacts on the South Brunswick staff's physical and emotional well-being. Just like when we make changes to our personal health, we weigh the options of different fitness programs, medications, diets, budgets, and speak with our doctors, friends, and family before coming to an informed decision. When we reach that decision, we feel prepared to at least start making those changes. This brings me back to the email sent this week. Open communication and collaboration are a foundational part of trust in a relationship and in running a successful district. The relationship the superintendent and other administration have with their community is paramount to helping our students succeed and retaining our amazing staff here. South Brunswick School District is strong. Our students are amazing. Our staff is unlike any other. We expect and achieve greatness from our students because of all the support we are given from our colleagues, from our staff and administration. As teachers, we constantly communicate and collaborate with each other. When the curriculum shifts, we adapt, we communicate, we support, we take risks, we ask for help. I am concerned that when transparency dissolves and trust and support erode, great teachers will leave their career. If this happens, then this amazing community of South Brunswick will be left without the education their children deserve. The district will become a revolving door of staff who do not develop the care, nurturing, and understanding of the community that our students need. Some students spend more hours with their teachers than they do with their own families. We are the village, and the village needs love. I'm asking the board and our administration for help. I recommend all read the following article published this year by the Learning Policy Institute research team titled Teacher Turnover in the United States, Patterns, Factors, and Policy Approaches. I will email the link tonight. The Learning Policy Institute identified that teacher turnover was significantly associated with salaries, the degree to which teachers experienced effective and supportive school leadership, and teachers' job and workplace satisfaction.
15 seconds.
So I'll leave you with a final reminder that we, the South Brunswick School District teachers, are part of this community and care deeply for it. And in turn, we need the community, board, and administration to support us, to keep open lines of communication, to remember that we have an amazing staff with so much knowledge. You just have to reach out and we will provide. Let's all work together to help these incredible students achieve greatness. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Chris Hines. This month, I took office as president of the South Brunswick Education Association. I've been a social studies teacher in South Brunswick for 24 years at the high school, and last served as SBEA president in 2014. I look forward to working collaboratively with this board and administration as we move forward together. Tonight, I would like to ask several questions regarding the recent healthcare changes that have been communicated to employees. Many of our members have expressed concerns about the transition from Aetna's pharmacy benefit manager to MedImpact, effective this July 1, communicated just 4 days ago, as well as pending closure of the Partnership Health Center and its replacement by Family First Healthcare. 1, can the board confirm that the prescription benefit changes being implemented are equal to or better than the coverage currently provided through Aetna? Has an analysis been conducted regarding formulary changes, pharmacy access, out-of-pocket costs, and continuity of care for employees and their families? Again, the coming change was communicated only this past Monday and is due to take effect only 12 days from now. Without ID cards, our members are currently unable to log into MedImpact site themselves, fueling great anxiety about access to needed medications. Second, where can employees find the board's approval of these changes? Was this action discussed or approved at a public meeting? And if so, in which agenda or set of board minutes can members review that information? Third, many employees have relied on the Partnership Health Center for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, chiropractic services, and other healthcare needs. Will the Family First Health Center be able to provide the same services beginning on July 1st? If not, which services will be available on that date, and what is the timeline for any services that will not be immediately available? Fourth, will employees and their covered dependents experience any increase in out-of-pocket expenses as a result of these changes? Finally, one of the stated goals of the Partnership Health Center was to generate healthcare savings for the district. Has the board determined whether the Family First model is expected to provide the same level of savings? And if so, what information supports that conclusion? These changes affect the health care of hundreds of employees and their families. Our members deserve clear answers to these questions so they can make informed decisions about their care.
Yeah, 15 seconds.
Thank you.
Good timing. Thank you. If Dr. Brigham hasn't already answered these questions for you, please feel free to reach out to him so he can answer all these questions for you. Thank you so much. Anyone else in the audience? All right, well, with that.
I think we have.
Oh, I'm sorry, come on down.
Yeah, hi. My name is Srikanth. I'm from Southridge Hills community. So last week Monday we met Dr. Bernard regarding the transportation. We requested for this hazardous safety assessment of the road, the new road, which has like even though it comes under less than like 1 mile, the road is like passes through the industrial area and unfenced woods, so it's not safe for the elementary aged kids. So we are here to follow up with that. We get chance to consider our request. Yeah. Any update on that?
We'll get back to you on that. Absolutely. So you can also reach out to Dr. Brigham and have the one-on-one with him on that.
Okay. So we have an email on that.
And we're still evaluating the subscription bus throughout the district, so we will get back to you most likely beginning of next week. I'll reach out to the people that I met with about a week ago.
That's good to know. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Any other comments? Okay. Please note that the next scheduled Board of Education meeting is set for Thursday, July 23rd, 2026 at 7 o'clock. Can I have a motion and a second to adjourn the meeting? Dr. Raj, motion, second. Mr. Soni, all in favor? Aye. Good night, South Brunswick.